This screencast we're going to look at drawing a general data extract out of BCeSIS. So the way you do this is you need to log into ESIS and click on Reports. And inside of the reports we're going to hit 15, the export tree, and we want to use the BC general data extract. So I've selected that. You can double click and click on printer, or just double click on it. This opens up the BC GDE report window, and you have a choice here about which report you want to use. Do you want to do it for your school? If obviously if you're working in a school, you should see your school alone. If you're central office staff, you might be able to print off for everyone. So if you wanted to do everyone, you'd go down and select the blank. That would take a long time right now, about 2 minutes usually, to pull off some GDE data. So I'm just going to pick central here because I know they have some report card data. And from there you're going to hit include column headings, because otherwise it makes very little sense as to what these are, and include BCeSIS IDs. The directory here is if you're using Windows, you want to use something like C drive, and make sure that you go in and move this text file that will be created and put it onto the network drive and delete it off the computer, please. If you're Mac users, you'll need to put in something like this, where you say users / and these are forward slashes. This is where you put your username in, and I'm going to put in desktop because that will save to my desktop. I'm going to add a file prefix in so I can easily find it. It's called November 26th for today, and I'm interested in seeing the curriculum marks information from this school. So that's essentially how you set it up, and you hit Start Extract. You sit back and wait for a bit. You notice when I click off of it and clicked on something else, it goes gray. That's just sort of normal and eventually comes back. And you just wait when you're doing these GDEs, because this might generate several thousand records. When I do one for the entire district at the moment, even before we're using curriculum, it does about 140,000 records. Okay, so that took 35 seconds to do the entire school. From now I'm actually done with BCeSIS, so I'm just going to minimize it. And I should see this text file on my desktop. So you see it's got the prefix November 26 curriculum mark info.txt. I'm not going to open this up because there's FOIPA sensitive information in it. But the next step I would take here is I would start Microsoft Excel, start programs in Excel, or on the Mac, if it could be in your applications folder on your dock. And inside of Excel, we're going to do a file open. And you want to import your text document that I'd set up to be on the desktop. So from here I'd open this and do import. So I'm not going to do it because of the FOIPA sensitive information, but that's how you do a GDE out of BCeSIS.